Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 7th to the 13th. I just wanted to let you know that there's some construction happening next door. I've been trying to find a time where maybe they took a break or something. Just doesn't seem to be ending. So I apologize if you hear some background noises and tried to find like a little gap where I didn't hear anything, but you may still hear something next door. So I apologize for that. Anyways, what do we have coming up for Scorpio this week? Two cards. All right. So Spirit of Place and Goblins. Okay, so the Goblins is about uncovering, things in our shadow, the things in the dark, of course. So I'm not surprised that's there for you, Scorpio. But I'm hearing the word excavating. So it's almost like there are some things that run really deep that are kind of being uprooted for you here. And I feel like it's giving you an opportunity actually to rewrite your story. I feel like you are almost nearing the end of a phase in your life where there's not actually that much more left to heal for some of you. For those of you who have been on the self-healing journey for a very long time, I'm kind of sensing that you're actually coming to a place where there's really not that much left to uncover and process and work through. I think a lot of things, it's like you've understood for the most part, what you needed to understand. And it's just about letting some things go, like not really needing to focus on the past as much anymore. So the Spirit of Place is all about you coming to this fork in the road and deciding where you want to go from here. And also what kind of mindset you want to have going forward. So this is all about making those choices about, what's coming up for you here, because I can feel that you're in this, you're really thinking about how you want to approach some changes that are coming up here for you. And as you are approaching this place in your life, there are some things that may come up that you need to kind of confront or really look at, that may be a little bit overwhelming, but it's almost like needing to do it for the sake of getting onto this next path of yours. Kind of seeing here. It's almost like the deeper you go into this journey that you're on, the more interesting synchronicities. I'm so sorry about that banging. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. But it's almost like so interesting that the synchronicities that are coming up here for you. Okay, let's look into your tarot here. Let's look deeper into this. Okay, what do we have coming up for Scorpio this week? Ah, interesting. Okay, 5 of Spirals. This is almost like retreat, is what I'm seeing here. 5 of Spirals, you're retreating. You're choosing not to engage. You're taking your energy out of something that you have been spending a lot of your energy into. And I think you're finding that just your participation is draining you. So it's almost like you are finally pulling yourself out of something and you're like, I'm no longer playing this game. I'm no longer going to be a part of this. I think my energy is better served elsewhere. Okay, so major move in taking your power back here. Wow, look at that. Okay, so beautiful. So we have something here. It could be about relationships, but it's also just happiness and contentment and enjoyment. Something about you really going towards what you feel like. It's like you're focusing on what brings you joy and happiness, but this is in a life path sense, so it's almost kind of feels like a bigger decision, but the 10 of Mirrors, this is also relationships here. So we're looking deeper into that. Okay, patience and balance. Bringing some patience and balance into your life here, Temperance. Okay, let's look into the 5 of spirals here, reverse. Scorpio need to know about this. So, rewriting your story. Rewriting your story, yeah. Because this is something, the 6 of stones, this is about community. This is about where you have planted your seeds, where you have been, been exchanging. And that sounds kind of weird, I think. It's like where you have had this relationship with the community or the people around you, I feel like are changing. You're retreating from something you've built. Sometimes this could be family. This could be just, whatever group has a large influence in your life. I feel like there's something here about you removing yourself from it. Like you're no longer fighting to be understood, fighting to get your point across. You're not trying anymore. I'm seeing a lot of retreat here. What else? What else do we need to know? I think you're almost kind of taking an observer point of view. Oh, wow, look at that. And the 9 of mirrors. So this is you taking your power back with that 9 of mirrors. This is about you holding on to your energy, holding on to your happiness, holding on to what matters to you. There is this self-loyalty. And because it kind of feels like there's some shakeups in your external environment. And there may be this sense of, I'm not really sure who I can trust. And I'm not really sure who I feel comfortable sharing the things that I have going on in my life with. So I feel like there is this, I'm going to create my sacred space and my happy place, and I'm going to just be happy there. So this is about holding on to just having this loyalty to the self and no longer retreating from something that has felt kind of like a battle. It's felt like this thing that you've been putting your energy into and you can never get anywhere. So I feel like you're taking your power back in that way. And it's leading to not only you replenishing your energy, but joy and happiness in your own thing, feeling more and more content and happy in your own space. What else do we need to know about the 9 of mirrors for Scorpio? I feel like there's a flow coming in here for you. Okay, so Page of Stones. So learning how to, you're trying to play around with something, you're creating something. You're also learning a different way of doing something as well. Your approach, I feel like, is changing here. I'm going to pick one more here. What else do we need to know about the Page of Stones? You're navigating something. Yeah, looking for spiritual answers. I feel like you're looking within too here on how to build something new. You're building something new. There's this discovery. It's like you're a new way of living, a new way of doing something, a new approach to maybe even to your work. You're learning, you're a student. You're learning as you go. You're redirecting your energy, that's for sure. Okay, let's look into the 10 of mirrors. What do we need to know about the 10 of mirrors for Scorpio this week? So this is about your happiness. It's also about relationships. I feel like this is showing up in different kinds of relationships too, not just romantic. It's just what makes you happy. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay. So this could be a home, a marriage. Yeah, because we have the 10 of cups and the 4 of spirals. So this is definitely a home and a marriage, family, our foundation. And then we have the Queen of Scrolls. So there's something that you're weaving for yourself. There's something that you're building for yourself. You're approaching something with the Queen of, I think you're taking this Queen of Swords approach to something. So being very observant of your surroundings, something within the home, within a relationship, you're being very observant. It's almost like you're keeping track. Wow. Yeah. You're keeping track, you're keeping record of something in your mind. You're keeping a good track record of something. like like you're taking notes is what I'm seeing. You're taking notes. You're planning something out. I feel like there's something very beneath the surface that you are kind of creating that no one can see right now. What do you need to know about the Queen of Swords here? You're using your wisdom too. You're really trusting your instincts. Your awareness, that's your best friend right now, is you're making your awareness your best friend. Like you're using that. And you're also controlling your emotions as well with the King of Mirrors. But this could also be someone in around you with the King of Cups coming in, wanting to extend out their hand in like love, affection, kind of like offering you a helping hand. But you almost kind of have this vibe of like, no, I can do it myself. No, thank you. I can handle this myself. I don't need anybody to come and help me. So it kind of has that vibe here. It's almost like someone wanting to come and like, you know, it's like you're a little bit more like withdrawn, more just, you know, doing your own thing here, not really wanting. Then we have the Emperor. What do we need to know about the Emperor? I feel like this is about regaining a sense of stability and balance. I'm hearing balance here, like kind of rebalancing out the energies with the Emperor. This is the divine masculine energy. So this is about building some kind of stability, some kind of grounding, some kind of footing for yourself. We have one more about the Emperor. What do we need to know about this? So there's clarity. It's almost like your priorities are clear, like you know what you want. I think there's something in a relationship where you're very clear, because we have the Queen of Swords and we also have the Ace of Swords. So there's something about you're seeing something with a lot of clarity. You're understanding some kind of situation in the home with a lot of clarity. So let's go into the Temperance here. What do we need to know about the Temperance? I feel like there's something that you are creating, something that you are diligently working at, actually. And it has a lot of potential to it. And it's all about divine timing. I feel like this is just your time. Wow, look at that. And you have the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is really, really creative. She uses her inspiration to really create something of great value, is what I'm seeing. You're creating something of great value and you may not even realize it. You may not even see it in that way, but it is. It's almost like something that is much deeper than what it looks like on the surface. What else do we need to know about the Queen of Spirals here? I feel like you're really nurturing yourself. You're really nurturing your goals, your dreams. You're all about you right now because you're the Six of Scrolls. So you're walking away. You're mentally kind of like distancing yourself from anything that causes any kind of chaos or unrest. I think that you're really like, you're being really strong right now in the sense that you're needing to overcome and push through some obstacles here. And you're holding true to what you know is of great value to you. And everything else, you're kind of just letting things be where they are and not really needing to control anything. And I think that by holding on to what you know is like real for you, like what matters to you, what is worth investing your energy into, you're creating this like new beginning for yourself. There are a lot of sounds around your reading, Scorpio. Now there's like a fire truck and an ambulance. I feel like there's something kind of coming towards you, Scorpio. I can sense it, like there's something kind of brewing. What's brewing for Scorpio? Feels really hidden. Wow, look at that. Wheel of Fortune. Definitely a turn of events in terms of finances and stability. Finally being able to build something that I feel like you've been trying to build for a long time. And I feel like your creative expression, your creativity has a lot to do with it. I feel like a lot of you are also kind of coming out into the spotlight in a way that you have never been before. And it may even scare you in a way to be seen with so much, like to be seen more than what you might be used to. But at the same time, it's like your time, you know, it's like now or never kind of thing. Not really, but you know what I mean. Let's pull one more for the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Strength card. You're being brave. You're overcoming a lot of your, I feel like you're with that Goblins card, it's like you're overcoming a lot of things that I think that have held you back for like a really long time. I think you're ready to face them. It's like you've done the work. You've done the work to understand them, and now you're in a place to face them. Because you know what they are, you know what place they've had in your life. And you're also understanding whether you still want them there or not. So it's like you're assessing, what do I still need? What do I not need anymore? What's holding me back? What's going to help me move? What's going to move me forward? And I feel like you're not really like doing anything drastic on an external level. I think that all of this is just this decision making underneath the surface in your own mind. And you're just like putting your energy towards what you decided and not putting your energy towards what you don't want and allowing the universe to take care of it in that way. I think you're letting the energy take care of itself. You know? Okay. Oh, there you go. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. So yeah, you're transforming everything that you have learned, every piece of wisdom and experience. You're transforming all of it. You're ready to let some good things go. You're ready to like, you know, transmute some things into wisdom and use them for your work or for your path forward. But there is definitely a lot of change on the horizon. I don't think the change has happened yet, but I think that you're preparing for the change. I think that you can sense it. I think you're being guided towards the changes that are happening for you. I think there's a lot of mystery behind what's happening. But I think that you're ready for it. And I think you're preparing, like, you know that you need to prepare for something and you're doing everything you can. And I think you're doing everything you can. Like I think sometimes like we may think like, am I doing enough? And I think you are. I think you are doing enough. Angel messages for Scorpio. Oh, how beautiful. Abundance. Yes. You're going towards your abundance. This is beautiful. Love this. Stay true to yourself. Don't worry about what people think. Really focus on what makes you happy. Stay in touch with that high frequency or high vibration of whatever really like resonates with your soul. Like things that really speak to your soul on a deep level. So it's going to raise your frequency and your vibration. So stick with that because that will lead you to where you need to be. Whatever like deeply resonates with you, whatever gets you excited, whatever makes you happy. Yeah. It's like there's some like access or inner portal that you are walking through right now. And I feel like there's some kind of like opening that's going to happen for you here. You're going to have some access into your heart space. I feel like a lot of you are going to experience like a heart healing that's coming up. There's some deep healing, really, really deep healing that's happening this week, I feel like. Yeah, wow, look at that. And Our Lady of the Resurrection. So being reborn, going through this transformation process and being reborn into this beautiful, divine, feminine goddess energy of creation. Full of insight and knowledge and passion. And it's almost like a lot of you are going to set an example of what's possible. You know, like I feel like a lot of you are kind of showing either your community or the people around you how to like dream of things that are outside of the norm, and that it's possible to kind of manifest happiness and joy and success and abundance without always needing to follow some kind of like laid out plan of like what's traditional or what's normal or what's like the thing that everybody else does kind of thing. I feel like you're showing people possibilities. You're opening their minds through your own success, through your own work. You're showing people, like people who might have doubted or people who might have like not seen your vision or didn't believe you kind of thing. I feel like you are, for lack of better wording, kind of putting people in their place. You know, like you're just kind of showing people, like you don't even have to say anything. You're letting your success speak for you. And what happens when you have faith in yourself, when you have that strength to carry on, when you keep believing in yourself, when you don't give up, when you keep transmuting everything that comes your way and you just turn it into wisdom and power. I feel like you're setting an example for that. So that's really, really powerful. So it's like every week, every month, as you go throughout this year and just probably from here on out, it's like you're just getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and you're building upon that strength. And it's attracting so much abundance towards you because there's something you understand. There's something that you get. You get the inner workings of how all of this kind of manifests towards you. So keep trusting your instincts. Even if some things don't like appear some way on the external level, trust that inner guidance that you're going the right way, that you know something, is brewing for you, that's coming your way here. So beautiful, Scorpio. Really, really inspiring. Okay, that's your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Scorpio.